Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. SEC versus Coinbase is going to be discussed at today's hearing, Monster. One thing that came up during this hearing, though, and I keep hearing it said, is that Judge Torres provided institutional buyers with special rights that regular buyers do not. Plus, it's totally unfounded. For some reason, I even have a Muppet on Twitter that says this. Unbelievable, to distort reality in a court of law. Listen, there are no extra safeguards in place to prevent institutions from purchasing XRP on the secondary market. It didn't matter if the buyer was an institution or an individual. Judge Torres merely considered the institutional sales and ruled that the inclusion of contractual terms in the sale of the commodity made it a securities offering. For that reason, it is classified as a securities offering. The judge didn't say anything along the lines of, well, I suppose I will defend these institutions like that. I find that whole reality twist quite frustrating. Once again, it's from a Muppet on Twitter, and I can take it. It becomes completely absurd, though, when an SEC attorney who is aware of better stands before a judge and tries to argue it. Coinbase is attempting to have this lawsuit dismissed at today's hearing. There were points when it was so horrible that I would have said it was possible. It seems reasonable that the judge would just tell the SEC no. You are attempting to apply an outmoded set of rules to a modern stack of technologies, and it isn't working. We need new rules. We can turn anything into a security if I go along with this. What the law does not intend is that. Sure thing. The thing I would tell you right now is this. Determining the precise outcome of this will require some time. Because this case is so monumentally important, I seriously doubt the judge will throw it out. I don't think the judge will simply throw it out the window here, even though she seemed to be leaning that way at times. I'm sure you'll discover something once you go through everything, though, similar to what you did in the Ripple court case. In my opinion, this will follow the same trajectory as the Ripple court case. The SEC will suffer a catastrophic defeat if they do not resolve the matter. It appears like there isn't much substance here. Gary Gensler is apparently lacking common sense. Instead of hoping that the judges will disregard the rule of law and give the SEC what they want, they should be seeking an exit strategy or something to claim victory with. And right now, it isn't going to happen. According to her, the individuals who drafted the amicus filings did a better job of describing DeFi than the SEC. She went so far as to say that it was a catastrophic failure. Also, I believe that the law is on our side. The SEC shouldn't have control over the majority of assets that trade on the secondary market, which are commodities. Once again, I'm confident that you will succeed if you follow all of Coinbase's past endeavors. There will be an obscure law broken, and you will find evidence of it here, but it will lead nowhere. Anyone looking at today's court procedure would think, I need to get out of this, according to the SEC. What Gary means when he says reptile brain is anybody's guess. Recently, there have been regulatory shifts in Canada, which has had an effect on the cryptocurrency sector. Does this imply that the response that upholds has to these changes is accurate? It involves dealing with multiple cryptocurrencies, including SHIB dosage bar. It turns out that many users delisted XRP when it wasn't necessary for them to do so. However, the cryptocurrency industry is about to undergo a major transformation as a result of new worldwide legislation. Sure, some cryptocurrency markets will take a serious beating. In particular, I am not claiming that those four pose an issue. However, businesses are currently adapting to the new conditions. Many are surprised that, since the introduction of a Bitcoin ETF in the United States, the price of Bitcoin has not increased significantly. I suppose it's to be anticipated that this circumstance has prompted numerous commentators and analysts from the sector to try to come up with a laundry list of reasons. BlackRock wasn't going to blow up cryptocurrency for us with all their wealth. As I predicted before this happened, these educated investors weren't going to simply yell low into the marketplace and make us rich overnight, either. That was a watershed moment in history, and you don't operate like that. However, it did have an effect on the here and now due to the fact that everyone involved in that event was thinking about the future. Thus, it boosted the value of cryptocurrencies in the days preceding the event. In my opinion, though, you may expect to reap the benefits of quick crypto access and a slew of new investments when the market heats up. Furthermore, this is not shocking and was anticipated. Ethereum, beginning in the year 2024, its growth from 2023 has persisted, with an 11% year-over-year increase. Also, there's the matter of network fees, which are beginning to rise sharply. The more Ethereum grows and its costs rise, the more I worry about the future of Layer 1 smart contract blockchains that can't compete with Ethereum but can handle similar volumes and prices. As Ethereum starts to grow more crowded, it will drive a lot of business to these other large Layer 1 smart contract blockchains. If you own Polkadot near Cosmos Atom and are familiar with them, you should be salivating at the prospect. A supplementary phone from Solana is being released. It appears like their initial launch was a smashing success. Although I must admit that I have no intention of using a Solana phone after hearing this, I can understand that there are some that do. If you're interested in this kind of thing, please let me know what you know in the comments section. In your opinion, what are the benefits of using an Ethereum or Solana phone? Nothing about it makes any sense to me. It appears, nonetheless, that there is demand. I suppose they will eventually get around to it because people want it. And finally, VanEck. They have decided to scrap plans to liquidate their Bitcoin ETF due to the low demand for it. Listen, I'm not sure which of these players will emerge victorious in this space, but one of them will emerge victorious in a significant way. I just don't know which one. Will BlackRock be the one? Is it going to be another major one? VanEck has previously stated that, no doubt about it, there will be multiple ETFs, but one will come out on top and the others will serve more as supplementary materials. Upon initial assessment, I believe we will have 13 more than only VanEck will withdraw from this competition. I originally stated 11, but I believe 13 Bitcoin ETFs were approved. Not long after this, it will likely begin to transpire at this location. But there will be some that remain and keep a tradable volume. Tell me what you think of this. VanEck, they're out. And as always, if you enjoy it, subscribe to it. Goodbye for now.